Shalom unto the elect of the nation of Israel, which will consider the 144,000 and the 1/3 that's destined to be saved. That's of so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American descent by the seed of thy father. And furthermore, before I get into my lesson, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Chodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. A salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that's in the faith that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Maintenance Camp, coming at you with another lesson. And as you can see, I have this video queued up on the screen, okay, which is of the beloved brother from the Great Millstone Los Angeles branch. As you can see, the title of his channel, GMS Get This Work Too. And the title he gave on this video is Elderly Jake Dreams of Babylon Being Attacked. Okay. You know, if you don't know by now, when it goes into when it comes to the end time prophecy of Mystery Babylon, or the daughter of Babylon, it speak of, okay, which we know today as America, okay, Babylon the Great. And eventually this place, America, as it prophesied in the scripture, is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire, okay, by missiles. And that's going to take place at the present of who the world called Christ, Yahweh Shai, second coming. And he's going to return to wage war against these nations' military, their armies, start with the biblical Edomites, the so-called white race, in particular America and the EU with NATO, and all these countries that are going to be gathered for World War III. And in the midst of that, Yahweh Shai is going to return and bring the deliverance to the elect of the 144,000 and 1/3 from out of that destruction. Okay, here in America, and also with the elected scattered worldwide, but dominantly or primarily here in America. Because like I say, this place is going to be destroyed. Well, according to the scriptures, as the scripture says, okay, that this place of America is going to be destroyed, man. And, you know, lately, frequently you have individuals having dreams about it. Okay, in this case, going into this video, man. Okay, you got all nations, you know, that having these prophetic dreams. You know, they might not have the interpretation of it or what it really is. Okay, and that's up to us, the hopeful elect, the prophets that have been called in this ministry to interpret them and do videos such as this. But you have a lot of individuals having dreams about the coming destruction of America, okay, by fire, so-called UFOs, which are the vehicles of the angels, and how Yahweh Shai is going to return, having dreams of that, having dreams of martial law, civil unrest, dreams of the implementation of Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, which is the mark of the beast, okay, which is the RFID microchip, which is going to be the next way of buying and selling. That's going to replace the dollar. And they having dreams of the setup, how it's going to be set up. Okay, so man, we in these times, man, as Yahweh Shai bringing forth prophecy. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video, and I pray that the let's be edifying to out there to the hopeful elect. So let me play this video.
I saw war here in America. In this vision, I saw jets, and as these jets were beginning to fly, they was dropping bombs here in America. In this vision, it was me and my family, and as we began to watch as the bombs began to fall and begin to blow up the buildings, and we began to run. At one point, we had got separated, and this bomb was just flying everywhere and just tearing up everything. Everywhere we looked, I mean, high-rise building, small building, houses, everywhere. And in this vision, we know it was just not in the city or the state that we in, but it was other states too. It was, was spread throughout our America. And then there was one building left, and as we had got separated, all us wind up back into that one building, one place of safety. But everywhere else was just total destruction and chaos, and people was just, obliterated, and so I wanted to share this with you guys. I want you to share it. One of the things that we've been fortunate about here in America, we never had war on our own soil. America always take it to war to the other country, but this time it was brought to us. It seemed like it was China that we was warring. I'm not sure, but in my spirit, that's what I picked up who it was. But I know we was at war. Like I said, it was just chaos everywhere. It was in that city. It was people. All the people had been destroyed, and that was God would give me, let me know, was let me look through time and see what was going to be happening here and what it was going to be like and what people was going to be going through.
Okay, Con. So, just a quick clip that the brother put up about this, elderly Jake that had a dream, okay, which eventually goes into a vision about the coming destruction of America. Okay, he made mention of the bombs, okay, the missiles, which is prophetic, okay, that was, launch off. He say, China, which China is going to play a role into the destruction of America, but mainly on Russia shooting their missiles on this place, okay, right along with China, Iran, okay, North Korea, even certain members of NATO that's going to trade upon America, okay, and shoot their missiles upon this place, which all of it is biblical prophecy, as they're going to take place at the peak of the Third World War. And you having people of all nations individually having these dreams and, all these visions and, doing, videos about it, man. Okay, so this is more proof of signs that we're coming to the end of America, which by default, the end of Esau Edom rulership, right along with these heathen nations, but mainly the Edomites, okay, that reign supreme at this time, okay, here on the earth, starting with these elites, because after the destruction of America, okay, in the process of Yahushua delivering the elect, it's going to come upon a time, okay, after the destruction of America, that the elites of Esau Edom that escape the missiles, as they're going to be in their retreats, they're going to be the first ones that are going to go into captivity or slavery, right along with the rest of these heathen nations up under us, man. Okay, start with the nation of Israel of the elect. So, he made mention that, he's seen a lot of people being deleted, okay? And that's here in America when it comes to 2/3 of Negro, Latino, and Native American descent. When it comes to the scripture, Zechariah chapter 13, verse 18, 2/3 of our people are going to be cut off, okay, by the way of the plagues. Also, mainly by the way of, because we're about to experience the time of Jacob's trouble, okay? A lot of our people going to get caught up into the civil wars, race wars, World War III, famine, pestilence, okay, etc. But the main judgment that 2/3 of our people are going to receive is the destruction from those thermonuclear missiles, especially those of our people that take that RFID microchip, according to Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. Okay? So you're starting to see more and more people, doing videos, uploads of them having dreams or visions about the coming destruction of this place, leading to who the world called Christ, Yahushua's second coming, man. So that been it on the video. And I'm going to get a couple of scriptures. And I'm going to start off with Joel chapter 2, verse 27. And it says, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, that I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashim, your God or power, okay, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed." And that's eventually when Yahweh shall return to deliver the elect. Okay? And the Lord is gathering the elect now by the way of the word, through the street ministry, and by the way of this word being pushed on the internet. And it says, verse 28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and young men shall see vision. And we just now witnessed that. Okay, in this case, that elderly old Israelite, or Jake. Okay, even if you don't know that he's an Israelite, but still the point is that he had a vision, okay, of the destruction, the coming destruction of America, which is prophetic, okay, which is biblical prophecy, man. Okay, so that's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that he gave his testimony of that dream. And you got, like I said, elderly men, okay, on women, okay, young women, young men, okay, doing these testimony videos of what they saw in their vision or their dreams or what's to come in the near future. Verse 29, and also upon the servants, upon the handmaids, in those days will I pour out my spirit, and I will show wonders in heavens, in the earth, blood, fire, and pillars of smoke. Okay, these are signs, man. Okay, what's taking place in the earth. And it says, verse 31, the sun shall be turned into darkness. Okay, you got you got these solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, a lunar eclipse that's supposed to be coming up, I believe it's April the 8th of next month. Okay, and it's gonna lead to a sign of the coming destruction of America. That's why the Lord created the moon, the suns, not just the the sun made for the day, okay, and the moon made for the night. Okay, when it comes to his likeness, when you go into Genesis, the book of Genesis, okay, but the Lord also made the suns and moons and the stars, okay, for signs, as these lunar eclipse or solar eclipse or blood moon. Okay, a blood moon supposed to be coming up too. Okay, I think the 25th, they say the 25th of March. And at the same time, a comet supposed to be shooting past. Okay, that what these astrologers, Esau Edom, scientists are saying. But we know, us that's in the faith, that these are signs of the heavens, and that we're that closer to Yahushua returning, and all hell breaking loose, Yahushua returning, and the deliverance of the elect, and the destruction of America. And it says, and the sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord Yahweh shall come. Okay. And it says, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call upon the name, or call on the name of Yahweh shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call. So eventually the elect, they're going to call upon the name of Yahweh Shai, trusting in Yahweh Shai in the times to come. Okay, the times that we in now, okay, the days that we in now, but furthermore in the near future, for salvation, for coverage, for deliverance, man. So we seeing these signs in the heavens, and we seeing individuals, okay, nations having dreams and visions of what's to come, okay, of the Lord wrath. So that's it on that. Let me get on. He make mention that, he never thought America would have gone to, a point of destruction when it comes to, this place safety or comfortability. Okay, because, America is known for always going to war with these other countries and having a offense, okay, being on the offense. Okay, but America, how the Lord set it up, man, this place is, they don't have they say they got the borders, okay, secure, but by the way they letting migrants and immigrants in, okay, anybody can come over here, okay, its missile defense shield system is weak, okay, when it comes to long overdue upgrades, So America always been on the offense. And the scriptures speak of this place being the unwalled villages. Let me get on with that's Ezekiel chapter 38 and 11. And it says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. Okay, going into America and it's defenseless. Okay, military, especially when it comes to his missile defense shield. Okay, and I will go to them that are at rest and dwell safety, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. So that's symbolic of this place not having no a defense. Okay, it's open to all nations. Okay, it's because due to America comfortability, thinking that this place will never be invaded, no harm will ever come to this place. They're not thinking about this place being destroyed by way of missiles. Okay, but it's gonna happen. Okay, and you had that individual that that Elodie Jake saying that he never thought it would take place until he had that dream. How America was so defenseless in the time of those missiles being launched. Okay, and this whole land gonna be destroyed, man. Let me get this. This is Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God, Yahweh Bashim Shai, are upon the sinful kingdom. And that's known as America today. Okay? Because here in America, you can, they got the saying, do as thou will, lawless. This place don't uphold the law, statute, commandments of the Bible. Though they claim that the Bible is the law of the land. But now here in 2024, they want to ban the Bible. Okay, they say that, the Bible is, hate speech. Okay, now that the Israelites are waking up, now they calling us extremists, domestic. Okay, and they look at Canada. About what last week they passed that bill, C-367, how they want to ban certain public speaking when it comes to the Bible. Okay, so you already know they going into how they want to come after the Hebrew Israelites, because we're the only ones that go out there on the highways and byways, man. Okay, mainly pushing his word here in America, over there in Canada, all throughout the world, man. Different parts of the region of the earth where you have camps being set up to teach this word. But the main thing is, wherever the camp's at, they always prophesying the destruction of America. Okay, so best believe they coming to the point they're trying to hinder the word, which is going to lead to the famine of the word, man. Okay, Amos 8 and 11. Okay, but the Lord said he's going to destroy this place, man. Okay, by the way of fire. And it says, and I was to destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, say the Lord. Okay, so the Lord is not going to completely destroy the house of Jacob. He's going to deliver the elect. Okay, the 144,000 and the 1/3. So what instrument can destroy a whole landmass, or when it comes to a great destruction? Okay, such as what? The missiles, man. Okay, the whole continent of America, as Esau called the continents. Okay, and that's where you get the term IC, or the acronym. Okay, which is ICBMs. Okay, which mean intercontinental missiles, meaning that they can travel from one continent to the next. Okay, and America gonna get the worst of it. Let me get what's this? Isaiah chapter 13, verse 4, and it says, Isaiah 13, verse 4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people. Okay, going into the missiles. Okay, you can read Joel, the second chapter that I just read, going into the visions of individuals having dreams. Okay, but also going into the missiles. Okay, And it says, the noise of the multitude in the mountains, Isaiah 13:4, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. Okay, the Third World War. The Lord of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle. Verse 5, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. And that going into America. Okay. Which also as well, the land of Israel going to be destroyed by the way of missiles. Because the people that are over there are not the original inheritors. They are they're phonies. They go back to Esau, Edom. And that land going to be destroyed just for it to be rebuilt by the righteous or rightful owners, the Israelites. Okay, once Yahweh Shai established the kingdom over there. And it's going to be built up by the hands of these heathens, starting with the elites, as I made mention earlier. They're going to be the first ones going into slavery. But America, after the destruction and the fire dies down, this place never going to be built again by nations. Okay, it's going to be a desert. And the only thing that's going to inhabit this place is desert-like creatures. Okay. And the Lord is going to bring that fire by the way of the chariots and the missiles. So the Lord said he's going to destroy the whole land. Let me stay into the book of Isaiah. And this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with the chariots like a whirlwind. And it's going into by the way of the missiles, okay, and the chariots, the so-called UFOs, bringing that concentrated fire, okay, or laser beams when Yahweh shall return. And it says, and to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slaying of the Lord shall be many, especially when it comes to this place, America. Okay, it's going to be a worldwide dominance. Okay, as Yahweh Shai is going to come from the east, from the eastern hemisphere, to bring destruction over there from the Middle East or minor Asia, where the great World War III going to take place. But Yahweh Shai is going to intervene and fight against these nations' military. And he's going to make his way over here to the Americans, in particular Babylon the Great, America, okay, to bring that fire by the way of the missiles and the chariots. And like it says, the whole land going to be destroyed, leading to a lot of casualties, including 2/3 of our people and Esau, Edom, and these heathens that remain on the shores of America at that time, man. Okay, so that's why I said the slaying of the Lord should be many. So that's it on that. So go back into Isaiah chapter 13, verse 5. And it says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. How ye, for the day of Yahweh Bashim Shai is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Okay, and that's by the way of those missiles. Okay, because when we make mention of the missiles mentioned in the Bible, you ain't gonna see the vocabulary or the word or the terminology actually in the Bible when it says missiles. It's codified through sword, okay, arrows. Okay, matter of fact, let me get this. Okay, even Esdras saw that. With 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. So this not going into a normal arrow, okay, a bow and arrow, a war. Okay, it's going into the missiles. And it says, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, going into those missiles, the ICBMs, okay, intercontinental ballistic missiles, okay, meaning they can travel from one continent to the next, okay, from one end of the earth to the next, okay, from the Western Hemisphere primary by the hands of Russia, okay, the Eastern Hemisphere, okay, by the hands of Russia, China, all those that got nuclear capability. Okay, leading to this place, the Western Hemisphere, America, being destroyed. And it says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. And the mist is also known as a plague. Okay, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. And that's going into those missiles. Okay, let me get this. That's Zechariah 14 and 12. And it reads, Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Okay, starting with the Edomites, Esau, Edom, because this place, America, is known historical fact how this place was established off the bloodshed of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, enslavement. Okay, and still to this day. Okay, and primary Esau, Edom, and his heathens, but Esau, Edom, primary number one, is our main enemy, right along with these heathens that have oppressed us over here. And that's why the Lord going to destroy this place, one of many reasons. And it says, and this shall be the plague with the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. And at this time, 2/3 of our people going to be destroyed, man. Okay, because they're counted as enemies of Yahweh Shema Shai. For them not repenting and not taking heed to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai by the way of the prophets. Okay, but furthermore, want to trust in these false gods, these idols, trust in America, doing all type of wickedness that contrary to the law, statutes, commandments, that's contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, like I made mention earlier, especially those of our people that take that RFID microchip. Revelation 14 and 9 going to be their fate. Okay, and there's a precept to back it up. And it says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, going into the destruction, okay, or the judgment of those missiles. Okay, and a good example is Terminator 2, Judgment Day, where Sarah Connor saw herself in a dream. Okay, because in that movie, even though it been a fiction movie, okay, a sci-fi fiction movie, okay, but even in that movie, she was in a dream, and she saw the nuclear destruction. As she seen herself on the playground with the children, okay, she was on the fence, and she seen herself, okay, being destroyed by the missiles, okay, right along with the children, the playground, okay, and that was a movie, okay, but they got that, the director, Hollywood director, he got that from the scriptures, man. Just as many other these Hollywood production movies that show nuclear destruction or alien invasions. Okay, they know that all ties back into the scriptures, man. Okay, a lot of these, elites know that, or the less luminary ones. Okay, but they show you an example in that movie. Okay, how she was burnt to crisp, how her flesh consumed away. Okay, as she witnessed the missiles drop. Okay, and and he made mention of that. In the video. Okay, going back into the video. Okay, the elderly Jake, he said that when he saw the fire, okay, he saw nothing but bones. Okay, people disintegrating. Okay, and it says, and their flesh consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, so that's it on that. But during that time, the Lord going to deliver the elect from out of that destruction. Let me get this. This is the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 19. And it says, and he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. And we come in that appointed time, about to enter in the time of the 6th trouble. Okay, and the trouble is interchangeable with trumpet as well. Okay, And it says, and he shall deliver thee in 6 trouble, and that's only for the elect, also that hopeful number. Okay, that's destined to be saved. Yea, in 7 shall no evil touch thee. Yeah, the 7th trumpet represent completion, or the 7 trouble. Okay, meaning when Yahweh shall deliver the elect from out of that destruction, from the destruction of the missiles. Okay, no evil going to touch the elect. Okay, let me get this. Well, that's Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter down into thy chambers. And the chamber is another way of symbolic saying the so-called UFO, okay, which are the chariots, okay, when Yahweh shall return. Come, my people, enter down into thy chambers, okay, the elect being beamed up, okay, especially here in America. Shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. Once again, the Lord bringing that destruction by the way of the missiles, and the chariots as well bringing fire. But part of the works of the chariots too is to deliver the elect from out of that destruction. Okay? And you had that Jake, that elderly Jake in that video, he said that when he saw the destruction, coming, him and his family at one point in time, they got separated, but then all of them met up together in the building. Okay, and that building, could represent, the refuge. Okay, which we know through interpretation, the Lord is going to have the elect covered in the times of trouble, especially being covered in the times of that the missiles being launched. The Lord beaming up the elect. Okay, well, that's Psalms 91 and 9. And it says, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. And that's starting with the elect coming back, understanding this truth and acknowledging Yahweh Bashim Shai, okay, through the faith. And it says, verse 10, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. And there go that plague again. Okay, because the plague can be just for pestilence or, illness or, famine. Okay, but also, as I read earlier, or just a minute ago, Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12, how the missiles is also a plague. Okay, so when that appointed time comes, the Lord is going to deliver the elect from out of that destruction. And it says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. And that leading to the time, okay, the Lord have his angels now, but more so in the time of Jacob's trouble, and also from the time of that deliverance, from the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, ultimately when it leads to the elect being delivered by the way of the chariots. Okay, so that's it on that. Hey, so we in that time, man. You got these individuals, people of all nations, having dreams, and making it viral. Okay, and us that's in the faith, we can extrapolate through the scriptures and through the spirit to interpret what they're teaching, or not teaching what we're teaching. Okay, but interpret what they're saying, so we can be able to go out there and teach. Okay, to gather the hopeful elect, or the elect generally, eventually. Okay, and that's the number we strive to be part of, man. But I end off with that's Romans 13 and 11. And it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. And I pray that the lesson be edifying. Until the next time, Lord willing. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.